Hello there. You ready for a nice Pilates workout? We're going to lengthen, we're going to strengthen, we're going to learn how to control our center, and hopefully you're going to feel every muscle in your body by the time we're done with this, having really found its place in space to make you an even better mover. So what we'll do is we'll just start seated on our mat. We're just going to try to find our center. Working with the Pilates principle of centering, we find this place a couple inches below our belly button, we pull it in, we soften our spine, and that creates this C shape in our spine called the C curve. And we pull in from our center, and we rise back up. Then we scoop and soften our spine, and we pull in and rise back up. Now, if you have any kinds of ligament issues, or if I have a little bit of an injury in my ankle from the fall I had this weekend, if you have anything like that, feel free to not do an exercise that might cause a ligament, connective tissue, or joint to not feel good. Just keep engaging through center. Your body will respond to that. We'll do 3 more of these, just softening our spine, getting prepared, mobilizing as much as we can from low to high. Now let's just reach an arm down and begin to pump it. Inhale for 5 solid pumps, then exhale deeply for 5 solid pumps, pulling in the belly and softening your spine. Let's change the other arm. Begin to pump with a really strong arm. Try to keep your torso still. We'll be doing this laying down in a second for what's called the 100. Pull in here. Now let's rise back up again. We're going to scoop the belly and start to roll back down. And I'm going to keep my shoulder blades off and my head off the mat and begin to pump my arms vigorously with keeping my body still, pulling in from my center. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. And slide your feet in and bring your knees up into tabletop. Now, if at any point your back doesn't feel good, bring your knees back down or bring them closer to your body. So keep your back nice and safe. Keep pumping those arms, scooping in the low belly. Take the legs up and out. We're going to turn them out just a little bit into what's called Pilates V or Pilates stance. My toes are turned out about as wide as a fist. I'm going to keep scooping my belly in and up while I start to reach my legs long, pulling my belly in and spiraling my legs out to the midline into space with precision. You don't have to go this low, but you can as long as your back doesn't fall. We have 3 more of these. Inhale pump, exhale pump. My arms are strong, my legs are strong. I'm scooping. Last time, exhale deeply and lower all the way back down to the mat. Keep engaged in your torso. Keep your back evenly imprinted into the mat. Let's flex our feet back toward us, scoop our belly, and try to pull ourselves up from this point. And let's strengthen and lengthen through the spine forward. And then scoop and roll back down. Pelvis, lumbar vertebra, thoracic, head, arms overhead. Inhale, scoop, flow down. Lengthen up and over. Make space in the vertebra and scoop and roll back down. We have 4 more like this. Scoop deep. And let's do 1 more time. Now from here, pull your belly in and back, lengthen your spine forward a little bit more. Try to lengthen and get every vertebra opened up. Then we're going to take this shape overhead into our rollover. So let's roll down to the mat, take our legs into tabletop. Shoulders are down, my arms are anchored into the mat. I take my legs out and away, and inhale, float them over, open to shoulder width, and then try to drag my legs along the ceiling, stretching them, and the spine at the same time. Legs together, inhale up and over. If you have the flexibility to touch down, you do. And then you open and you reach. And 1 more this direction. Reach, scooping that belly, and stretching the legs. And now we'll go out to shoulder width. Inhale, up and over, touch, together, and reach. So the difference now is the legs start wide and then they go narrow. Just one more time. Scoop that belly and reach your legs really long like they're scraping along the ceiling. Take hold of one leg and bring the other one to the ground. Let the leg help your shoulders come down into your box. And let's extend both legs at the same time. Reach up, one out and one up, and bend. We'll do that 4 times. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And if the leg doesn't straighten all the way, that's okay. It doesn't have to. And reach. Now let's circle the heel, pulling the belly in to give you nice control. And let's reverse. And I'm trying to stretch all the way past my knee to get my hamstring free of any calf tension. Now point the leg and drop the tailbone down. Flex and point, and flex and point. Now release your hands down, shoulders down. Make a little circle on the ceiling and stop at the top. Take it maybe a little bit bigger and stop at the top. See how far you can go while you keep your pelvis nice and still. One more, the leg is long, it's spiraling out. Every bit of my leg's working. Now the other direction. Circle across, down, and up, and pause. You can try a little bit bigger circle. See how still you can keep your pelvis as you reach that leg across your body. Now hold on to the leg here and exhale all the air out until your leg releases a little. Bend the knee, take the other leg up, and let's change legs. So now we can thrust out with both legs up and bend. We'll do this 4 times, just a little pre-stretch. 2. Scoop that belly in and up, long spine. 3. And 1 more. Now let's circle the heel. So I'm on day 4 of my ankle sprain. So now's the time to start for me to get a little mobility, not too much, but enough. Reverse. Point the leg, dropping the tailbone down, flex and reach. Did you know Pilates was made for people who were injured originally to get better? And arms out your side. It was made for anybody, but Joseph Pilates needed to increase his ability to move in space. So we're making those circles now because he was really ill when he was young. He was very sick. And so he had to learn how to move again. And all these techniques that we practice in Classical Pilates are ones that cause you to learn how to control your body and move better. Let's reverse the circle. Bottom leg is anchored, my torso is very still. 1 more. Let's hold the back of that leg and exhale until the leg releases. And out the air to in the air, Joseph Pilates would say. So take both knees in and let's roll up. We're going to do a rolling like a ball now. So for rolling like a ball, we'll take our legs and bring them into our center. And I'm in my seeker, my spine nice and long and stretching. I'm going to scoop and roll back and up again. And I'm going to do this 10 times. So scoop, roll back. Scoop, come up. Now if you've been practicing well, feel free to clasp your wrists into a little bit of a bracelet. And if that's too easy for you, practice keeping your heels very close to your rear end and the knees apart, a complete specific distance where they don't come in and out. We have 5 more. Then we're going to do our abdominal series of 5. Then we pause. We take one leg out, bring one leg into our midline, draw it in, and reach this leg, spiral it out from the gluteals all the way through the toes, and change legs, spiral the leg. Make it turn and rotate out into space. Pull that one in deep, reducing your hip flexor. Here's the breathing. Inhale, then exhale. It's kind of a long inhale and exhale. In 1, 2 legs, out 1, 2 legs. And if the breathing gets challenging for you, feel free to just breathe. Just make sure you're exhaling, that's all. Now take both these in for double leg stretch. Legs go to the scalp, arms go to the ears. We just reach through our shoulder blades and bring our knees in. Keep your tailbone nice and low. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Feel those arms moving like you're backstroking through water. Feel your shoulder blades pull your arms in. Keep focused on your center and exhaling fully. 2 more, and then we'll do our scissors. Pull the knees in, lay your head down just for a moment, and extend both legs up to the sky. See if you put your hands straight up parallel to your legs. How close can you get your top leg to your hands? Now I can't reach my hands, so I'll lift my head and shoulders, my legs, and now I'm gonna take my leg and scoop once and twice, and change. My elbow stays still, my torso stays still. What's moving is this top leg coming toward me, the bottom one's moving in equal and opposite motion, like a pair of scissors. That's the precision. From that point as low as I can with my bottom leg, I'm just leaving this one here or pulling it, I'm lengthening 2 ways, splitting my legs, scooping here to unlock the potential of my legs. 2 more each side. And this double leg, lower lift. Both legs to the sky, double straight leg, lower lift. Or double straight leg stretch even. You can take your legs down an inch, scoop the belly and lift them up. Lengthen those legs, lengthen your spine, take it a little lower if you can, and lift. See if you can keep your pelvis very still. As you lift up, try not to let your back feel any discomfort. Scoop and lift. 3 more. 2 more. Take it long and strong. Scoop to float those legs up. And 1 more time. And up. Bend your knees into tabletop. Let's rotate and bring one knee toward us while our elbows stay nice and wide. And change. Try to lift your ribs up and turn those. And change. Legs are still spiraling out into space. I feel my glutes helping me to do this work. And reach. And reach. Now in 2 more, we're going to pick the pace up for 8 more. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in, pull your tailbone up, push your tailbone down, roll back up for spine stretch forward. So our feet are going to be about as wide as our hips, and our arms are up and out. Shoulders are down, so no shoulder shrugs in these. We lift our low belly in and up and try to bring our ribs up. Then we lengthen our spine forward through our hands, sweeping the belly. I feel the stretch from my tailbone to the crown of the nape of my neck, and I rise back up, stacking up bone by bone, till I'm all the way up again, like you're coming back on a wall. Scoop the belly, lengthen through the spine. Reach the crown forward, and roll back up. Stack the hips, lumbar, thoracic, cervical, and again, scoop. Pull the belly in and feel the stretch in the spine. My legs are always reaching for my center as well as my spine, always going 2 ways, always stretching in Pilates. Pulling that belly in. Lining back up. Then we have 1 more. Lift the ribs, rounding through. Take hold of your ankles and slide your legs into it. Now we'll do open leg rock, rolling back with open legs. So we'll lift our legs up, pulling the belly in, we'll extend 1 leg up, drop your shoulder blade, bring it in. Take the other leg, extend it up, shoulder stays low, and bring it in. Now let's do that 1 more time. Scoop and lengthen. Doesn't have to straighten all the way, it just has to be asking to straighten. And now we're going to do both at the same time. Scoop deep, shoulders down. Now rock back and up, scoop in the belly, roll those legs, they'll help you up. Roll back. If you don't make it up, it's okay. Just get rolling again. Keep centered. We're working on pulling ourselves back up from the middle of our body, below the belly button. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And now we hold. Legs come together. We roll the lower body, upper body down, and the legs will be straight to the sky. So for this one, our legs are going to go in a little circle one way, and then the other. Clockwise and counterclockwise. Arms are at the sides. My feet are glued together. I don't want one leg being shorter or longer as I do this. They stay together. Take your legs to the right, down, around, and up, and stop. And go the other way. Try to get your sits bones to kind of pull together a little. Use your inner thighs a little too. A little bit bigger if you want. I'm still trying to keep my pelvis pretty steady. And now when I get to the top of the next one, I'm going to do little sits bones together to lift a tiny bit. Then I'll go the other way. And reverse. Scoop and lift. Reverse. Scoop and lift. Now if you want to, we're going to do a version of full corkscrew. That means we take the legs down. As we come around, the hip will come up, we'll come over the top, and roll back down to the other side. Down and around. Lift your ceiling off to the sky. Back and down. And around. One more time. Come right down that midline. Control, control, control. Fingertips up, scoop the belly, and rise back up or saw. So that's one of the challenging ones, because a lot of us are tight in our thoracic spine, just because we don't rotate a lot in daily life typically. So we're really going to work this one. So my legs are about as wide as my hips. My arms are out across from each other, as far apart as they can be. So my fingertips are reaching the wall, and the other fingertips are reaching toward you. I'm going to pull the belly in and turn. I'm going to stop here for a sec. Pull in here a little bit higher and turn more. Maybe a little more and turn. Now I'm going to scoop my belly and lengthen my C curve over. Try and get my ear toward my knee and then reach back up and I'll turn again. So I'm going to turn where I stop. I'm going to lengthen, turn a little more, lengthen up, turn a little more, and then lengthen over my C curve, reaching my arms opposite direction. Rise up and rotate. Now a little bit more pace. Pull in and lengthen. Rise up and scoop it. Turn, reach. Up. Saw off your baby toe. Hence the name saw. Good. One more each side. And turn, and reach, and reach, and reach, and bring it in. Next, we're going to do a little bit of our saw. Our swan. Okay, so we're going to lay on our bellies, and let's have our feet wide to start, to give our back a chance to warm up. Another important exercise to do, because this part of we hardly ever go this direction in our culture without yoga or something else to help us in Pilates. So I'm going to place my hands, I'm going to just kind of be in kind of a goalpost position to start. I'm going to pull my belly in, lengthen my spine, and draw my shoulder blades down my back. That's how I rise. I pull down and I go up, and I take it back out. Scoop and lengthen 2 ways, rise up. Now turn your head toward me, tilt down towards your shoulder, feel the stretch. Bring it up, turn it center, and come back down. Shoulder blades melt, we rise up, we turn our head the other way, tilt the chin down, lift it up, center, and bring it back down. Now we'll rotate our head. So pull in, lengthen up, turn your head toward me, tilt it down, make your chin go in a U shape so you feel the stretch in your chest. Look to the center, back, and down. And again, scoop and rise. Turn your head the other way, tilt the chin, get that wonderful stretch, center, and back down. Now this time we're going to take our legs closer together, and if you have back trouble, then you can keep them wider. But this time I'm going to press up and I'm going to turn my head both directions before I come back down. So pull in, lengthen out, shoulder blades down. Turn your head toward me, tilt it down and around, look the other direction, tilt it back down and around, center, and then float back down. Now we're going to do a little swan dive prep here with our hands on the ground. So we're going to be rocking on our belly, legs up, upper body, legs, upper body alternating. And we're going to use our gravity to help us. Shoulders down, I melt down. Okay, now when I drop down, my elbows are going to come down, my legs will go up. Push up. If you want to, you can start to take your hands off and put it back on. Or if you really want to, try without using the arms at all. 3 more. 2. And hands under your shoulders. Press up. First rest position. Inhale into your ribs. The back and side ribs expand. Exhale, scoop the belly and sit back toward your heels Exhaling fully and relaxing the rest of your body. Inhale into your side and back ribs. Exhale, scoot from the belly and relax the rest of your body. One more. Fully expand your ribs to the back. And scoop and melt. Then we're going to come back out again. We'll be resting on our elbows now. Fists right in front of us. We're going to take our legs together. If you want to, you can put your fists together in front of you and help yourself push up a little bit higher because we really want our spine to be lengthened here. Our shoulder blades down our back. We're going to kick twice with one leg, trying to keep our pelvis still and reach the leg out long. Change legs. Kick, kick, and reach. I'm really pulling in my belly as I reach that leg, and I'm lengthening my spine. My elbows are pulling in toward me like I'm trying to pull myself forward, lengthening more. Now let's play with the foot a little. We'll flex, point, and flex. Flex, point, flex, reach long. One more in this position, and then we're going to point, flex, point. Point and flex and point, and with a little bit more speed to prepare for the next exercise. Point, flex, point, and point, flex, point, and reach long. Now take your hand and turn it to the side. Clasp your hands up your back. Relax your shoulder blades down. Try to melt your shoulder blades open. Okay, like your elbows can touch the ground. Okay, so we're going to pull our belly in, lengthen our spine, kick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now try to chase your feet and lift your upper body. Turn. And 3 kicks. Inhale, reach, and turn. 2 more each side. Last one. And open. Hands into your shoulders. Press it up and sit back into another rest position. Inhale, ribs. Exhale, scoop. It's a rest between exercises, but not from your low belly. I'm actually in a seeker here. Now, you don't have to. If you really need to rest, you can. But otherwise, stay engaged from your low belly, because Pilates is, one of the principles is flowing motion. So we haven't stopped our motion. We just paused for a moment to breathe deeply and gain more control from our center. Because we're going to need it in a second. Now we're going to sit back on our hips and turn the other way. We're going to do 3 exercises now. We'll do a neck pull, shoulder bridge, and also spine twist. Okay, so neck pull we'll start with. Let's take our legs out in front. They're about hip width apart. I'm scooping my belly, trying to lift my ribs, just like we did for our spine stretch forward. Okay, from here, our shoulders are back in our pucks. Hands can come to the front of our head, or behind, or out to the sides. Okay, the further back they are, the harder it is. So you can start here if you like. We're going to sit back with a flat back. So I can't go back any further, then I'm going to pull my pelvis under me and roll down, and immediately right back up and rounding over and rise up. Lean, lean, sandwich, scoop, and down, and up, and over. And if I can, my hands come behind the head. We have one more, leaning back, challenge yourself, scoop the belly, and roll all the way down. Next, we'll do our bridge. So first, we're going to do a little pelvic tilt, just like to warm up the spine a little. Feet are flat, legs are an even width apart. We're going to scoop the belly and then rock back. So we're just rocking up and back. Kind of like cat and camel in yoga. Just mobilizing my pelvis and my spine. My whole spine is moving, so my neck is also moving. Just mobilizing, because I'm going to need this in a second. Okay, now I'm going to scoop my pelvis, bring my tailbone under like a puppy dog, just tail between his legs, and then bring it up. Okay, another way to think of this, I like this, someone said this once, it's like if you had a monkey tail and you're pulling the tail up this way. Sense of pulling the pelvis underneath you to engage your center core. Now keep pulling the tail under as you put your top vertebra down, then the next, until you're all the way down again. And we scoop tail under, we pull ourselves up. Then we pull that tail under as we roll down. So we really want to stay engaged and that low belly, because it's going to facilitate a release of the spine. Okay? And one more time. We scoop and float up. Good. Now let's walk our feet in a little bit closer. We're going to start to march our feet and see if we can keep our hips straight without dropping the hips. So I'm going to engage here, trying not to drop on one side or the other. 2 more. Now tailbone under and roll back down. So now we should be sufficiently warmed up for a shoulder bridge. So our legs are together now. I feel my inner thighs. I'm not messing with my pelvis too much. I'll tilt it under a little bit, but I want to feel very solid here. So instead of peeling off, we're going to lift up, straight up. I feel my glutes, I feel my inner thighs, I feel solid through my core. I'm going to try to maintain this as I float one leg up to tabletop. Don't disturb this. Point to the ceiling. Bring the knee, the foot to the knee to knee, and up. Let's do that 3 times. Trying to keep the pelvis lifted. Then we'll bring the leg all the way down, lift a little higher perhaps, slide it in, scoop, tailbone under, and roll down. Then immediately we rise back up. We fork the leg to tabletop and point. Knee, ceiling, calf, ankle, all the way down, slide it in, scoop, and roll back down. So you don't have to bring your leg down progressively, but you can. And if you can, it's awesome. So let's try again. Lift the hips straight up. Lift the leg, point, knee, and up, calf, and up, ankle, down, in, change legs, knee, calf, ankle, down and in, and roll down. Now you can do that again, or you can take it to the shoulder bridge. So I'm going to lift my hips up, place my hands under my tailbone, or my low back, rather, my pelvis, and get my shoulder blades back down. I'm going to take a leg up again, point to the sky, same thing, knee, calf, ankle, all the way down, slide it in, and change. You don't have to have your hips up, you can do it the other way if you like. And all the way down, slide it in, release your hands, scoop and tailbone under as you roll down, bone by bone. We roll up again. Next, we do our spine twist. Now, spine twist to me is one of the hardest exercises in the whole repertoire. It's called a repertoire because you learn these parts. It's almost like a dance when you flow them together. Your legs stay anchored together. The feet are glued together. The pelvis is pulling in here. If you have trouble in your back and it's pulling you under, bend your knees so you can sit up tall. That's the case for all these exercises. Don't try to force your legs out if your back is pushed back this way. It's one thing to C curve, it's another thing to be forced back. Okay? So you want control. We're after control of our low belly because that's our center of gravity. So our legs are out in front, our arms are out in front. Now our arms come out to the side and back just a little. We're going to turn. I'm going to exhale. Exhale 3 times and turn. I'm trying to keep my pelvis and my legs still. It's a lot harder than it looks. I'm also trying to keep my fingertips moving away from each other. So I'm not crossing one arm here to help me turn my upper body. I'm reaching. 2 more inside. 2, 2, 2. Deeper. 2, 2. Last one. 2, 2. And then bring it in. So like all Pilates exercises, the better you get that at them, the harder they become. Because you're after these new nuances of mobility and control. So now we're going to lay on the side for our leg series, our side kick series. I'm going to line up in a nice straight line here, trying to make space under my waist. I don't want to be collapsed down where my spine is curved. I'm lifted. I'll take my legs to the front of the mat, and I'm going to try to match my top one to the bottom one. It's going to want to shorten up because I'm laying on my side. I'm trying to make it long. If you want, you can lift your head as long as the spine is in line, cervical spine in line with your whole spine. We're going to take the top leg, and we're going to bring it forward once, twice, and then back once, twice. I'm trying to keep my pelvis still. I don't want my pelvis to come up like this, just to get my leg higher. I'm trying to get control of my leg, reaching around my torso. So I'm going to need that for every other exercise. So every exercise in Pilates, by the way, opens the door for the next. It's like a video game. You know, it's like the tiers. You get this first level, then get the next level. 2, 1, 2. And Pilates designed it that way. Joseph Pilates, the guy that invented this stuff. So point twice and flex behind now. Point forward and reach behind. point, point, and reach. Last time, and reach. Now both legs come together. I'm gonna really reach that top leg long and try to get my side long again. Point the top foot, float it up. Well, let's take hold of it for a sec. Pull it in, now get your spine long. So don't come here to do it. Come out here and lift. Flex your heel, bring both legs, inner thighs meet. So I'm really working them. I point and lift and I reach. And I point and lift and reach. And again, we're gonna do 4 more of these. Reaching long, trying to get my spine as long as I can in opposition to my leg going away. And now I'm gonna try to keep my torso still and make my leg go in little circles. And I'm really flicking my heels together, kind of. I'm making it like I'm lighting a match. If you've been practicing, arm up here to challenge yourself more and reverse, because there's less stability. Otherwise, the hand right down here is great. Okay, now we're gonna take the top leg, turn it up, float it in, and again, let's hold it for a second, get our spine tall, and extend the leg. Flex the heel and bring them down together. Inner thighs are active. Slide it up, this is called passe, and bring it down. I like to think of a yoga tree, the sense that the knee is moving out to the side, like you would with a tree, and the spine is tall and long. It's almost like I was standing up. Now let's go the other way. We'll point the top leg, try to reach that heel, take it up, float it in, and reach. Inner thighs reaching together. And down. I like to think of toothpaste tube for some reason. To me, squeezing the tube here pushes the toothpaste all the way it ends at the legs, way out at the feet. Now we're going to take and do a little hot potato. So we'll turn our toe down. We're going to tap twice in front and tap the heel behind twice. We go 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretend like the ground's kind of hot. We change our mind. We go back the other way. Now we're only going to do one little tap now. We're going to go up, down, up, back, up, down, up, back, up, down, up, back, up, down, up. And take your leg and bend it behind you. And do a little bicycle now. Hold the pelvis underneath. Move your shoulder down your back. Bring the leg forward. Hold the back of your leg for a moment. Get your spine long. Extend in the front. Take your leg behind. Keep your pelvis still. Fold it behind. And bring it forward. Extend and reach behind and bend that Achilles into the tushy and reach around and bend, pulling the belly in. And one more time and around and bend. Now we're going to go a little bit more quickly, taking it around and back and in and around like a not stopping at all. And now we'll stop, pull the leg in, pull the pelvis under, get your spine long again. We're going to take the leg behind us this time. And we're going to reach the leg back and take the leg forward. Fold it in, take it back and reach. And bring it forward. And I got my ankle and my knee moving back at the same time. So once it's back here, I reach behind my knee. I don't pull my knee forward to do this. And now we're going to go with a little more flow. Around and back and up and around and back. Out last time. And reach it down. Beautiful. So now let's take ourselves and move into a straight line. And we're just going to do a little inner thigh lift. Now again, we're trying to stretch our sides. So it's not abdominal in this case. It is, but it's not. In Pilates, it's always something else. So we're going to take one leg up and meet the bottom one with it. I'm stretching my spine long. I'll take them down together. Top one, scoop the belly, bottom and down. So I'm facilitating a flexibility in my hips. And down. One more. And down. Now I take them up together and down together. Now if I can keep my feet together and not let one get shorter than the other, it will start to be like a pumping action to bring my waistline long. 2 more. Palm, spine, one legs. And 1 more. And now we'll just for fun, we'll do a little abdominal V up. So we're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. And now we'll take it to our belly for the transition called beats on the belly. Your ankles are going to click together like this. And then we're going to crisscross at the ankle. So face down, heads resting on top of your hands. Hold the belly and lengthen 2 ways, float those legs up. So try to reach the quads off the ground and pulse together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your legs as straight as you can. And bring it down again. Relax. Scoop and lengthen. And again, pulse. And bring it down. Now 1 more. This time we'll crisscross at the ankle and inner thigh. Scoop, lengthen, and crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Bring it down. Now let's go ahead and sit up onto a hip. And let's bring our knees in. Let's take them up and over to the other side. And we'll lay down in a straight line and do the leg kick series. Let's this side. So I'm nice and long through my spine. There's space underneath my waist. And I've got my legs to the front of my mat a little bit. Shoulder blades are down. I'm in really good alignment here. Actually, practicing standing with good alignment. You can lift your head if you want. Top leg forward, forward, back, back. Kick, kick, back, back. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. Now let's point forward and flex back. See if you can do that. And if you don't get it right, it's okay. Just move your leg as long as you can. Make as long as you can from your center. 3 more. Hand up if you've been practicing. 2 more. Hand down if you haven't. Head down if you need to for support. 1 more. Now both legs together. Reach the top one as long as the bottom. It'll lift your side long. Let your head be straight again. Take the top leg, float it up. Let's pull on it. Get your spine straight again. Reach and squeeze. Lengthen up, reach it out, and squeeze. Inner thighs engage. And again. Hand can be up again. And again. 2 more. Inhale, reach. I'm making my spine as long as my leg. And now I'm going to circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Reverse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spiral my leg out further and further and further. Now slide the leg up the inside of the leg. Hold on the back of it and extend. Reach it down. Slide it in, extend, and reach. Slide out and down. 1 more. Now reverse to the sky. Pull it up, lengthen your spine. Bend it in and reach. Both inner thighs engage. Up and in and reach. Every muscle in my body is working when I'm doing Pilates because I'm working both directions in opposition. Great. 1 more. And bring it down. Now we'll bend that top leg. And we'll pull our pelvis under. Feel that quad stretch. If you don't have enough flexibility, just hold your pants. You don't necessarily have to hold your foot in this case. Now take the leg to the front. Hold it. Lengthen your spine. Extend. Reach it behind. Bend it behind you. Forward and extend. So once my knee is here, I pull behind my leg. I don't move my knee forward to get this done. Because that way I get a wonderful stretch in my hip flexor as well as my quad. Good. Now we're going to go with a little bit more flow. Around. Still precise but flowing. Now take that leg behind again. Tailbone under. Spine is long. Reach behind you and extend to the back. Float to the front, hold it in, and reach behind. Try to keep the foot the same height in the front as it is in the back. A lot of times people tend to go up high behind us, but it's not that. It's exactly the same height behind. At least that's the goal. Okay, now with some flow. Lengthen to the spine. And both legs together. Now let's do a little hot potato. Reach your leg long so they're both the same height. Now our length. Tap, tap. Heel, heel. Toe, toe. Little internal and external rotation. That's a little bouncy feel. Now we're going to 1, up, behind, up, in, up, behind. Long spine. Last one right there. Both legs together into a nice straight line again. Space on your side. Top leg rises, bottom one meets it, and they both come down together. Top one. Reach. 1 more and then both. Here we go with both. Both, and we lengthen our spine. We scoop our belly to get that control and lengthen. Always center your legs. 2 more. And 1 more. And now we do our fun. I think it's fun. Just a little bit of a V-up. Just for fun. Activating our abs. 2 more. And 1 more. All right. So now lay onto your back. We're going to do a little teaser here. Okay, so a teaser, it's kind of like a V-up in a way. But it's Pilates, so it's not. Nothing in Pilates is like anything else. It's its own training technique to do everything else better. So for this one, we'll take one leg and extend it out and glue our inner thighs together. So my legs are active, both of them are. I'm going to take my fingertips out. And as I bring them up, my shoulder blades lift my head, I look at my toes, I scoop my belly, and I rise up. And I roll back in. Okay, let's try that again. My arms come up, my shoulder blades lift, I reach and look at my toe and change legs and roll back. Just a little prep. We scoop and raise. Both legs up, upper body goes down. One more. Reach those legs nice and long. Look at your toes, it'll help you come up. Can you bring your arms up to your shoulders? Lower your legs and lift. Try to keep your upper body still. Everything comes down together. And then everything flows up. Toes, head, everything at the same time. And then come back down. So if you've been practicing, feel free to keep your arms at your ears the whole time. Otherwise, use your arms to reach and help you to lift. Then you can add this if you want and go back to this. Last time, and then we're going to do our can-can. So, timing is everything. Arms are behind, feet are on the ground. We need a little mobility in our hips. We're going to tip our knees to the side with no space between our knees. Tip to the other side. Tip to the other side. Now scoop the belly, extend both legs, and bring it in. Tip, 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 out, and in. Tip, 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 lift and in. 1, 2, 3, out, in. And I'm trying to keep my knees together the entire time. 3, lift, last time, and lift, and bring it in. So now you're going to sit on your side. We're going to do a little bit of our side bend. I'm going to take a little bit of mermaid position. So I'm going to have my foot in front here, maybe because of my ankles supporting that. But you can have both legs under like a mermaid leg if you want. Take your arm up, pull yourself over, and see the circle behind me. I want you to make that circle shape on that side of your body. And then I want you to make the circle shape on the other side of your body. And then make it over on the other side. Now this time, rotate, reach inside, reach back to the side, rise back up, over, rotate, back, and up. Let's do a little teaser leg to the other side. Legs out, and over, and bring them down. And now we're on this side. We're going to make that circle on this side of our body. So I'm not collapsing down, I'm lifting, just my leg down. And then over, trying to make that circle on the other side. So I'm actually C-curving my spine to the side, like a rainbow. And again, now we're going to rotate. Over. Great job. So next we're going to do a little bit of our seal. So you'll take your feet, you tap your toes together 3 times, roll back, tap them 3 times, and roll back up. So clap up your hands, reach underneath your ankles, and float your legs out. Tap 3 times with your toes. 1, 2, 3. Scoop the belly, roll back. 3 claps, and up. Massage your spine. Do 8 more of these. It's your payoff. Enjoy it. Hopefully you're nice and flexible now. All the work you did in all these planes of motion. And then bring it down. Come onto your knees and hands. We're just going to do a final little camel kind of stretch. This is not Pilates, but what we're going to do is pull up here, which kind of makes it Pilates. And then bring it down again. Lengthen your spine. Pull up. Lengthen up. 2 more. Scoop that low belly. And lengthen. And 1 more. Sit up nice and tall. You can stand if you want, or stay on your knees. Take your hands behind you. Open the chest. Scoop the belly and lengthen that body from thoracic spine up. Scoop and lift. We're just going to keep on lengthening up. One more. Pull yourself back up. And you did it.